Welcome to StartupHakk. I'm Spencer Thomason, and here at StartupHakk, we love to train software developers in our licensed coding boot camps and build custom software solutions for companies. So I do a lot of work as a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and a solid 25 years in software development, I've mastered the art of transforming technology, teams, and products. All right, now let me ask you this. Are you afraid of AI taking over your job? Today I'm here to tell you why that fear is misplaced and how in fact AI is creating new job opportunities. Developers especially, you'll want to pay attention because the jobs of tomorrow are being shaped today. So let's dive in. All right, so let's jump into our topic today here, right? So we're gonna start with the basics. AI isn't here to replace you, it's here to work with you. CEOs across the world are gearing up to integrate AI into their systems, and it's not just for automation. According to Gartner, the vast majority of CEOs plan to incorporate AI to enhance their workforce, not to shrink it. So what does this mean? It means opportunities, especially for those of us in tech. Imagine AI as your trusty sidekick, not as your replacement. Developers will be called upon to do the heavy lifting of integrating AI into business systems. And trust me, this is not just a small job. Now, the next reason is that AI is creating new jobs is simple. It's solving new problems. Every time a new technology arises, new job roles emerge. Think back to the internet boom. Web developers, SEO specialists, even the social media managers. None of those existed before the .NET boom, or before the World Wide Web boom. So the same thing is going to happen today with AI. And the great news is that it's bringing fresh, high-paying jobs into the market. So don't just look at AI as a job killer, look at it as a creator of new career paths. If you don't believe me, go look at what AI developers are getting hired for right now. Most of those are ranging between $500,000 to $1 million a year for people who are really good at training LLMs. So we need to learn how to work with AI to improve our jobs. Automation can handle the routine, freeing up our brains for the more creative, strategic work that truly makes an impact. Take this as an example. AI can help process data in a matter of minutes, data that would have taken a human weeks to sort through. Now the data analysis can focus on decision making instead of on grunt work. It's a shift from tasks to strategy, and that's exactly where humans shine. Now, we're also going to talk a little bit about how AI is closing the skill gap. AI can assist in training and upskilling employees in real time. Imagine you're coding and AI points out an error, providing a solution and even walking you through why it happened. That's like having a mentor at your side 24/7. This doesn't just make developers more efficient, it turns average developers into experts faster than ever before. And if your company's systems aren't connected, make sure you reach out to us here at StartupHakk, because here at StartupHakk, our specialty is connecting systems to help your company work like a well-oiled machine. So check out startuphakk.com/Spencer and we can help you out. Now, AI is becoming a tool to enhance collaboration. Imagine if team developers, product managers, and marketeers all working together seamlessly. AI can make this vision a reality. Whether it's automating project management or helping to generate code snippets, the technology is making teamwork more streamlined and effective. AI isn't just about efficiency, it's about fostering human creativity and innovation by taking the burden of repetitive tasks off of the developers or other humans. So that's the great part about AI. But ultimately, AI is not going to be doing the creative work for you. So let's debunk a major myth right off the bat. AI will not eliminate the need for junior developers. In fact, junior developers are going to become even more crucial. AI tools can help handle simple, repetitive coding tasks, allowing your juniors to get hands-on experience with more complex challenges sooner in their careers. So if you're new to the field, embrace AI, dig into it, really work to learn it. It's your stepping stone to getting deeper into development faster and to become more efficient faster. So CEOs right now are laser focused on integrating AI to scale business. And guess who they need to do that? Developers and IT personnel. Companies are on the lookout for experts who can help implement AI systems that communicate across platforms, connect systems, and build smart infrastructure. Developers who understand how to weave AI into existing systems will be extremely in high demand. This is not a future forecast. This is happening right now. And let's go check out one of these latest reports that I'm talking about here so you don't think I'm just making this up. Because I know there's a lot of people who are going to be poo-pooing on what I'm saying here, but let me go switch over here to this full screen here. So this is how your CEO is thinking about AI right now. The annual Gartner CEO and Senior Business Executive Survey probed how leaders are reacting to highly visible rise of AI, particularly Gen AI. We found that CEOs are bullish on the technology's potential, but may not have a fully baked plan for realizing its potential. So let me shape that a little different. Everybody wants AI in their systems, but they don't know how to get it there. Who do you think they're going to go to? So AI is definitely getting their attention. So which new technology CEOs believe will most impact the industry over the next 3 years? Think there's any outliers in this chart here? Yeah. AI is a staggering, overwhelming where CEOs are wanting to build into technology. What they're going to find is that, everybody can go and create a bot, but when that chat bot doesn't do everything they want their AI system to do, who do you think they're going to turn to? And you're right, they're going to turn to developers. So between 2023 and 2024, CEOs naming AI as the technology that would most significantly impact their industry nearly tripled. CEOs are naturally fairly skeptical, and in recent years have experienced heavy and cleverly marketed attempts to sell concepts such as blockchain and metaverse to the corporate world. However, 64% of CEOs believe 2023's AI breakthroughs justify the hype. So 3/4 of CEOs personally used ChatGPT in the first half of 2023, and 44% use it in their jobs. So this is kind of interesting. The last time we noticed anything similar was 2012, when 40% of the CEOs started using an iPad in their job within the first 6 months of its release. And now look at where iPads are in the market. I know a lot of CEOs who pretty much work just off of iPads, right? So expected company productivity changes from use of Gen AI over the next 2 years. So, they expect that it will increase either 6 to 10% or more than 15%. So there's a lot of expectations of how AI is going to continue to increase productivity. So 49% of CEOs responded that indicated that they have a work productivity plan that includes Gen AI. Now, I have my own feelings around what Gen AI is, because I think a lot of people think that Gen AI is going to be actually the creative factor for them. AI is not going to be creative, and I'm just going to stand by this. And I know some of the leading people are like, "Oh, it's scary," but I get it. But at the same time, it's still input-output. So more than 1/3 of CEOs whose workforce productivity plan includes applying Gen AI expect the technology to deliver greater than 15% increase in company productivity in the next 2 years. So they're expecting this fairly quick. I think that's probably one of the most concerning things from my experience. It took a lot. Like, it uses the it uses the example here of iPad. It took a lot longer for iPads to make inroads into corporate usability than 2 years. That's kind of my only thing here. But 87% of CEOs agree that benefits of using AI to their business outweigh its risk. This is concerning and exciting all at the same time. It's concerning because I don't think they've quite exactly understand all of the implications of what happens when they pump a ton of stuff into an open system like OpenAI, and how many people I've seen feeding sensitive data into OpenAI is really concerning. And that's what I hear from this quote. But the flip side of this also is that I think that we as developers and business owners and those who are helping to shape the tech industry have got to understand that this is a major priority. CEOs want to integrate AI into their systems. Now, CEOs are vague on how AI will grow their revenue. 86% of CEOs believe that this year and next, AI can help maintain or grow company revenue. When asked how, CEOs pointed to improving the customer experience, increasing talent productivity, and adding intelligence and analysis. So these are a pretty low bar, and I don't really see a ton in the statistics here that CEOs are expecting it to replace development. If anything, and that's the whole point of this video, is I see it helping need of developers to do this, to grow, and I think it's going to continue to grow. Use of AI to help or maintain company grow. So CEOs expect technical, and I'm going to put this link down into the chat at the end of this video here. I'll throw it in there. So CEOs expect technical leadership to drive strategic value from AI. And I think this is really the key here, is strategic value, right? That's the point that I think we've got to really make sure we're focusing on. It's one thing to put a .ai after your name and suddenly you're an AI company. It's another thing to put AI on your homepage and say you've got AI, What is the strategic value you're going to get from AI? And I think this is the driving questions that companies need to be really asking. Half of CEOs are leaning on their CIO, CTO, or CDO to actively define and spearhead the change that will drive significant strategic value from Gen AI. However, 13% of CEOs have put the emphasis on themselves to lead the charge, but only 13%. And this tells me that most CEOs are not understanding what AI is, or they understand it in a very 1,000-foot view, but they don't even know how to get down to the 100-foot view to figure out how to implement it into their org. So I think there's, so there's a lot you can read into here, but this is obviously, a report from Gartner, which is one of the leading, analytics charge. And so I thought this was really valuable. Let me switch back over to my notes here. So, I think ultimately what we're seeing here is we're definitely seeing, the drive for CEOs who are wanting to dive into AI and how they're going to. So AI isn't just a tool for tech companies, it's becoming essential across the industries. Whether it's healthcare, finance, or retail, businesses are turning to AI to optimize their operations. And every time a new sector adopts AI, developers will be needed to integrate and customize the systems. And then IT support is going to be needed to help keep those systems secure, online, hosting, etc. So no matter what industry you're passionate about, there's going to be a place for you to use your coding skills in an AI-enhanced world. And if your business needs help integrating AI into your systems, reach out here at StartupHakk because we'd love to help. Check out startuphakk.com/Spencer. Now, let's look at how AI is making jobs better, not just more abundant. Take customer service, for example. AI chatbots handle the easy questions, freeing up human agents to tackle the more nuanced, complex problems. And I know I've worked on the phone. I actually started my career on the phone. So I know you don't want the routine, boring, answer this question without thinking calls. You want ones you want to dig in and use your brain a little bit. So in doing so, these agents can develop their more advanced skills in problem solving and critical thinking. This shift is happening in every industry. AI is turning basic jobs into more meaningful, impactful roles. Now, AI tools are also revolutionizing project management. Gone are the days of manually tracking task progress or updating timelines. AI can predict bottlenecks, suggest better workflows, and even automate the mundane tasks of time tracking. This not only boosts productivity, but it can also enhance the overall quality of the work environment so that those who are doing project and product management can be working on the creative aspects of their job. So for developers and product, this means less micromanagement and more focusing on building, innovating, and delivering value. Now, AI is unlocking the potential of hybrid job roles, right? Roles that combine skills across domains. Imagine being a developer, but also having deep insight into marketing or finance, thanks to AI tools that can help you cross-pollinate between departments. These hybrid roles are going to become increasingly common, and they're incredibly valuable. It's not just about doing one job well, it's about bringing a broader skill to the table. So I've actually made all of my kids, I have 5 kids, I've made all of my kids learn to code. And I've been, different levels of success based on the personalities of the child. But the important thing is I've done this because I want them to have a background and the process of development in their brains, but I want them to go on to do other things. And they all have. They've all gone on to do other things. None of them code full-time for a living. So finally, the last point here is the AI revolution is inevitable. That is what is overwhelming there. We can stick our head in the sand and say, AI is not going to affect my job, but those who embrace it will be the ones who thrive. From junior developers to CTOs, the opportunities are endless if you learn how to harness the power of AI. And it's coming. The future of work isn't about competing with AI, it's about collaborating with it. So if you're ready to dive into this world, there's no better time now than to learn and to evolve. And we have hundreds of free coding samples, so make sure you like and subscribe to our channel because we bring tons of coding samples. And you can search on the channel here and find about any topic for coding. Now, I tell developers all the time, AI isn't going to take your job, but a developer who knows how to use it might. So time to dig in and start really learning and embracing. And here at StartupHakk, we love to train software developers in our licensed coding boot camps and to build custom software solutions. So reach out because we'd love to help. If your company needs any software needs, reach out because here at startuphakk.com/Spencer, you can reach out to me and we can set up a time. We can sit down and discuss some of the needs of your company. And I'm sure we can come up with a solution that will help you fit it. So check out the links down below or check out startuphakk.com today and we'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because we bring you lots of great tutorials and tips that every developer should know. See you next time.